Tributes continue to pour in for Archbishop Desmond Tutu. We are now joined by Sello Mlangeni from the June and R.I.P Mlangeni Foundation. A very good morning to you. You've sent out a statement with regards to the passing of the Arch. Unpack it for us.
Yeah, I don't know if I should call it a good morning, but anyway, good morning. Unfortunately, today we woke up to this very, very sad news of the passing of our dear father, our dear Archbishop Desmond Tutu. He was loved by everyone, both internationally and here at home. I would like to use this opportunity to pass my heartfelt condolences to Mom Leah and the Tutu family. As the June and R.I.P Mlangeni Foundation were really saddened by the loss of the Arch. I remember, when my mother passed on some years ago, the Archbishop on his way to New York at the airport, OR International Airport. And when he heard the news about the passing of my mother, he then called from the airport, called my father to pass his condolences. And before he dropped the phone, he said, can you please close our eyes and pray? He was at the international airport, but he still said through the phone, let's pray. And that shows what type of man he was. We have lost a great leader. This country has lost. And not only South Africa, I know that the international world also is mourning with us. It's sad that we have to lose him at this time, when we need him the most, because he was our moral compass. He is a man who speaks truth to power. He didn't fear anyone. Even during the times of apartheid, he stood firm. And, he fought for a free and democratic South Africa. He worked tirelessly, So it is indeed sad to lose a giant like him. He was a giant of a struggle. Even played a very crucial role during the Truth and Reconciliation Committee as a chairman of that committee. He was listening to horrible stories that were, inflicted to our people by the then perpetrators of violence, by the regime, police, and all that. But still, he still find in his heart to say, let's create peace in this country. Let's move forward as a rainbow nation. And we're deeply disappointed. Broken by his passing. We know that he's been battling for some time with his health. Now we saw him also when we were celebrating not long ago his 90th birthday. I was still hoping that we're still going to have many, many years with him. This country needed him. But unfortunately, God has decided otherwise. It's so sad.
It's truly sad. You speak about the time of the passing of your mom. President Cyril Ramaphosa speaks about, in his statement, a chapter of bereavement in our nation's farewell to a generation of outstanding South Africans who have bequeathed us a liberated South Africa. And part of this generation is your father. Did they have any conversations with your father, interactions about the state of the country after democracy?
Yes, they did, but I don't know because, when they talk that conversation, it's a private conversation. So, yeah, I know that, as I said, even when my mother passed, the bishop called him and, said they did had an interaction, yes.
Yeah. And
But I can't say the details. But,
yeah, let's thank you so much for talking to us this morning, and from the June and R.I.P Mlangeni Foundation. We're now joined